What's up, guys? It is Pillowcase56 here, back with another banger video. And today we are coming at you on Christmas Day. And before we get into this video, this will be the top 10 players in the entire MLB. This is my gift to all of you guys on Christmas. I said my channel would be going more in the direction of baseball and the MLB. So to get this started, I'm going to have a big Christmas gift, which is the ranking of the top 10 players in the MLB for you guys. Hope you guys have been having like a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you guys celebrate, and just overall happy holidays. But before we do start the rankings, I'm just going to go over some rules. So, first, this is not going to have pitchers in it. I tried to include them in, but pitchers are just too hard to rank with all the other players. It's just quite the hassle, and it's really hard to rank everyone. So we're just doing the top 10 position players in the MLB. And the second thing, this is just my opinion. You guys do not have to think, oh, this is fact. Oh, he's trying to force this on us. No, this is just my opinion. And, yeah, maybe wrong. Make sure to say what you think is right in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinion. And also, finally, the third thing. This is going to be based off of how good the player was in 2019. But this is also going to be based off of how good a player has been. Because if someone had one down year, but has been lights out otherwise, then of course they're maybe on this list, depending on how good they do. But they'll be very good regardless. We're going to give people's whole careers a look. If someone has a really good year, but it's just this year and every other year they've been terrible, then what can I say? They're probably not going to be on this list. If someone has been amazing every year and just had one down year, then they're probably going to be on this list. So here we go. We're going into this video, not just the best of 2019, the best players in baseball. I have to review what they've been doing over time, because then I can assess how good they really are. No pitchers. This is just my opinion, and yeah, let's get right into it. And at number 10, we will have Freddie Freeman. Now, I think Freddie Freeman has taken the spot as best first baseman in baseball. It's not much of a question anymore. I think he just is. There's no denying that he's the best first baseman in baseball. I was really torn on putting, him or Acuna or, Judge here, but I decided he had beaten them out. He's better. I mean, I really was torn on this. But if you look at the stats, over the past few years, he's been batting at least around 300 every single year. He batted .295 this year with 38 home runs. That's really good. Especially when you count in the fact that he's one of the best defensive first basemen in baseball. He just makes good plays. There's no denying that Freddie Freeman is a top 10 position player in baseball. Maybe not a top 10 player, but he's amazing. He puts the ball in play. I love his swing. And, yeah, Freddie Freeman at number 10. At number 9, we are going to have Freddie Freeman's teammate, Ronald Acuna Jr. Ronald Acuna Jr. is just so electric. He has to be. Him and Javier Baez are some of the most exciting players in the league. But I think Ronald Acuna is better than Javier Baez. Ronald Acuna this year, he batted near 300. He had a bunch of home runs. He hits for good power. He hits for good average, and he's just an insane player. He makes good plays on the defensive end, too. He's not, a bad defender. And he is just so exciting to watch. And the crazy thing, he's only 22. This guy's going to get better. Honestly, in the future, I think he could become a top 5 player in baseball. Ronald Acuna is so good. I cannot believe he's only 22, and it's really scary for the future. The whole Braves lineup are really good with Ronald Acuna, Ozzie Albies, and Freddie Freeman. But I think Acuna is the best on the Braves by just that much over Freddie Freeman. But yeah, Ronald Acuna, one of the most exciting players to watch in the entire MLB. Acuna is insane. I love watching this guy play. He has a great swing, and he is just so good at baseball. Ronald Acuna at number 9. At number 8, we have the beast himself, Anthony Rendon. Now, for a while, Anthony Rendon was one of the most underrated players in the entire MLB. But this year, he finally got recognition. He went off. He batted .319, 30-plus home runs. He just had an amazing season and finally got recognition from people around the league. He easily finished top 10, and I think he was easily a top 10 player in the league, without a doubt. That's how good of a season he's had. He's been underrated for a while, but yeah, everyone noticed him last year, and he finished 3rd in the NL in MVP. He deserved it. He just had an amazing season overall, and the Angels are getting a really good player in him. Honestly, I think Anthony Rendon was a good step, like a very big step in the direction to get Mike Trout into the playoffs. Do I think it's just automatically going to get him into the playoffs? No. But still a very good step in the right direction. And yeah, he's also going to play pretty good defense at 3rd. He makes great plays. He just has such an impact on the game. So Anthony Rendon, he's really good. He was underrated for a while and now gets recognition. So Anthony Rendon is the 8th best player in the entire MLB. And coming in at our number 7 spot, I'm going to have Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor had a bit of a down year this year, but still was an all-star caliber player. He was amazing this year, regardless. And he, like Jose Altuve, he had a down year, but if you look at what he's done in the past, he's the best shortstop in baseball. Year after year, he's been the best, and he still was debatably the best this year. It was probably Xander Bogaerts or Trevor Story, but he still had a great year, and he is the best defensive shortstop in the league besides Andrelton Simmons, too. He got a Gold Glove this year. He's a Gold Glove caliber player, and he's just a great player. He's probably, I'd take him over Xander Bogaerts or Trevor Story because of how long he's been a great player, or like an MVP candidate. He's been great for a while. He plays Gold Glove defense. He is by far the Indians' best player. I don't know why they're thinking about trading him. Francisco Lindor is a beast. He's been the best shortstop in baseball for a while. He's just a really good player. Yeah, and I had to sneak him into this top 10. I really was thinking about putting him even higher, but the competition is too good. Yeah, Francisco Lindor at our number 7 spot. He's a beast. He's insane. I love Francisco Lindor. At number 6, we will have Alex Bregman of the Houston Astros. Honestly, this year he was a little bit better than Jose Altuve, and debatably the best third baseman in baseball, but as you will see later in this video, I do not believe that. But regardless of how good he is compared to others at his position, Alex Bregman is such a beast. There's just no denying that this guy is very good at baseball. He plays very good defense at 3rd. Maybe not Gold Glove, but still amazing. And then he's going to hit you a bunch of home runs with over a 300 average. Like, that's really good. He finished 2nd in MVP voting this year, just behind Mike Trout. And yes, Alex Bregman is a very good baseball player. I mean, he just does everything. Like, there's nothing that he's really bad at. He's good at fielding, he's good at hitting, he's good at contact hitting, he has a heck of an arm. And Alex Bregman, he's just a complete player. There's no denying that this guy is a top 10 player in baseball. You could rank him higher, but I'm just going to put him here at number 6, yeah. Alex Bregman has had a very good year for the Astros. And I'm excited for how he's going to do in the future. He seems like a very good player moving on. He's probably debatably a top 5 player, but I would not put him in that conversation. I think number 6 is a perfect spot for him. Alex Bregman, he is insane. He's a beast. I love Alex Bregman. He's definitely one of the best players in baseball, and there's no denying that. Alex Bregman is a beast. At number 5, we are going to have who I think is the best third baseman in baseball, Nolan Arenado. I put him above Bregman just because I think he's a little bit better. He's just such a beast. Let's get into the numbers. Nolan Arenado, he batted .315, 30-plus home runs. Like, at the hitting end, what more could you want? I know you can say the Coors Field effect or whatever you want to say, but I don't care. Nolan Arenado was a beast in that department. And next up for fielding, he's probably the second best fielding third baseman in the entire league besides Matt Chapman. And third baseman is the most stacked position as far as fielders go. Him and Matt Chapman are two of the best fielders in the entire league. Matt Chapman won the Platinum Glove this year. So, Nolan Arenado, he's an amazing fielder, one of the best in the league. An amazing hitter, one of the best in the league. And that gets him into the top 5. Nolan Arenado, he is the best third baseman in baseball. You can argue the Coors Field effect, but I think that's just unfair. It's crazy. I really think this guy deserves some type of MVP or something. He's just been so good for so long. Nolan Arenado is just an absolute beast, and that is why he's coming in the top 5. Nolan Arenado, the 5th best player in all of baseball, and the best third baseman in all of baseball. Sorry, Alex Bregman. And next up, we are going to have the reigning MVP, Cody Bellinger. Now, Cody Bellinger is just such a beast. He's batting over .300, hitting 40-plus home runs. And not to mention, he has such a great arm in the outfield. An absolute hose. He guns out everyone. One of the better defensive outfielders and one of the best defensive right fielders. He is just a beast in both departments, a two-way player. And I really think Cody Bellinger could even have him be at the 3 spot instead of this next guy, but Cody Bellinger is a beast. Now, should he have won NL MVP? I mean, I think he could have, but I really think it should have gone to Christian Yelich. But still, he deserves some accolades, so I'm not mad about that. Yeah, the NL MVP, just such a, beast. And he and Christian Yelich are going to be competing in the NL for years to come. He is the best player in the Dodgers, probably probably the second best player in the entire NL. He is just an absolute beast. He is unstoppable out there. Cody Bellinger at number 5. One of the best players in baseball, top 5 player easily. Cody Bellinger at number 5. Next up, we will have the 2018 AL MVP, Mookie Betts. This year, he batted .295 with, I think, 29 home runs. So still a really solid year, an all-star caliber year. He was definitely a very good player this year. But for Mookie, that's a down year. Last year, he was MVP, had, I think, at least one of the best batting average in the entire league, batted over .340. He was insane last year, and he was still very good this year. He's been an elite player for a while now, and there's just no denying he's a stud now. He's been for a while, and I really felt wrong to put him any lower. He is just that good. He'll play Gold Glove caliber defense in right field. He's definitely the best defensive right fielder in the entire league now. But it was just a bit of a down year for him. He still got his Gold Glove, his All-Star appearance. And I'm pretty sure he got his Silver Slugger too. So there's not much more you can ask for in Mookie Betts. Probably the second best right fielder in baseball. He is a very good player. And there's just, I was thinking about putting him lower, but you look at the things he's done in the past, how good he's been, and how good he was even this year too, and you realize This guy is just a beast. Like, you have to put him pretty high because this guy has been good for a while. He still is really good. I mean, he's Mookie Betts. What more do you want? So, Mookie Betts coming in at number 3. I think this is pretty fair. He's a really good player. I tried to take all my bias out of this, not put him any higher or anything. But yeah, Mookie Betts, from everything I can gather, I think I will put him at the number 3 spot. Mookie Betts, the 3rd best player in baseball. He is a very good baseball player. Mookie Betts is a beast. Next up, we're going to have the NL MVP of 2018. And he debatably should have won in 2019. I'll get into that. But at number 2, the 2nd best player in the MLB, we'll have Christian Yelich. Christian Yelich just had an amazing season this year. He got injured during it, so that kind of bumped down his ranking for MVP. But he had the highest batting average in the NL, I believe. And he had 35-plus home runs. He just went off this season. Was one of the best players in the entire MLB because that's just how good he is. He carried the Brewers and then honestly, I think if he was in the playoffs, maybe they could have got him through that wild card game, who knows. But Christian Yelich is such a stud. He has just a great impact on the game. He plays stellar defense and is one of the best hitters in the entire MLB, probably the 2nd best. And he is just that good. Christian Yelich is an insane player. I love watching this guy play. I love his swing. So, yeah, Christian Yelich is the 2nd best player in baseball. Honestly, I really think he should have won his 2nd MVP this year for back-to-backs. But it's okay. Cody Bellinger deserved it. But, yeah, he had an amazing season this year. Christian Yelich is the 2nd best player in baseball. And I firmly believe that. He is just such a great player. And at number 1, we will have Chris Davis. No, I'm joking. Not Chris Davis. I love me some Chris Davis, though. Most games without a hit ever. And Chris Davis had a great season. But let's get back on topic. The best player in the entire MLB is Mike Trout. What a surprise. I mean, it's not really a question anymore that Mike Trout is the best player in the MLB. When it's all said and done, I think we can all say that Mike Trout is probably going to be one of the best players of all time. I mean, he already has 3 MVPs. He just won his 3rd this year. He's just unstoppable at the plate. And he plays stellar defense, too, in center field. He is just such a stud. I mean, it's like he's definitely by far the best player in baseball. Like, you can't even argue anyone else. Like Christian Yelich is a stud, and so is Mookie Betts, and like all those other guys. But no, they're not even close to Mike Trout. Mike Trout is the best player in baseball. And yeah. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are having a very Merry Christmas or whatever. Or Happy Hanukkah. Both is fine. But yeah, I made this for you guys on Christmas Day as a Christmas gift. I hope you guys all really enjoyed it. It was really fun to make. And I put a lot of time, effort, and research into this. So please leave a like or a comment, whatever you want to do. I don't really care. Because you guys can do whatever you want. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas to all of you guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Thanks for watching. It's a good day to have a good day. It's a good day to have a good day.